I'm Jeremy with Offensive Group for the Armory Life. There are products that define industries, that set the bar and inspire designs for generations to come. There are also designers that are just a cut above the rest, creating products that stand the test of time. No pistol can go toe-to-toe with the 1911's history and track record for military service in the USA. The short recoil method of operation on the 1911 is the basis for nearly every pistol manufactured today. If the modern traditional single-stack 1911 has one flaw to appeal to the masses, it would be the nature of the single-stack magazine capacity. Sure, you can make the argument that you prefer 45 ACP over 9, but even the 9mm variants are capped at 9+1 capacity. For this reason, the polymer 9mm striker fire market has exploded in the last 20 years. Standard magazine capacities from 15 to 20 rounds are commonplace in these lightweight firearms. But if you ever shot a 1911, you know that even the finest striker fire pistol leaves something to be desired. That desire is John Browning's sweet, crisp, single-action trigger. Now you may be asking the obvious question, why can't I have a 1911 that has the magazine capacity of all these modern plastic pistols out there? Well, Springfield Armory has answered that question in the form of the 1911 DS Prodigy pistol. The makers of some of the finest 1911 pistols on the market since the 80s has done it yet again with their answer to the double stack 1911, and double stack is what the DS in 1911 DS stands for. The Prodigy is available in two lengths, 4.25 inches and a 5-inch model. The Prodigy is everything you've come to expect from Springfield Armory. Reliable, repeatable, accurate, feature-rich, and at an affordable price point. The Prodigy is built around a double-stack 9mm magazine with a polymer grip module that mounts to the forged steel receiver, offering capacities of 17+1 and 20+1. A 26-round magazine is also offered separately. The Prodigy comes optics ready with an ambidextrous safety and a Picatinny rail for mounting of a weapon light. The Prodigy takes the success of the 1911 and pairs it with modern capacity and performance. You may be wondering how a 1911 can accept a double-stack magazine in such a slim pistol. That is achieved by the polymer grip module that keeps the width slim enough for a comfortable grip while being able to accept the larger magazine size. The flush fit magazine packs in 17 rounds. Keeping with the modern performance-driven design, Springfield Armory includes the AOS, Agency Optics System. It's a plate system that is ready for a wide range of optical sights. Each optic plate is designed specifically to deliver proper co-witness with your chosen red dot. The plates are interchangeable depending on the footprint of your pistol optic. Each plate has the rear sight built in to ensure proper height for an intuitive sight picture and instant target acquisition. These plates are developed in collaboration with Agency Arms exclusively for the DS 1911. One of the most sought after features of the 1911 design is the trigger. Truly, the 1911 trigger has been the gold standard for over a century. The Prodigy trigger is the definition of precision. It feels solid with very little play. The break is quick, sharp, and satisfying, while the return is super short, ensuring quick and accurate follow-up shots. The range at which you can achieve accurate shot placement with the Prodigy will surprise even the most seasoned shooters. Using their track record of precision-crafted, unbreakable 1911s, Springfield Armory again uses the forging process to create the most rugged and dependable slide and receiver for the Prodigy. The receiver and slide are made from forged steel, while the grip module is made from high-impact polymer with 360 degrees of adaptive grip texture. The grip texture feels as if it grips your skin the tighter you grip the pistol, ensuring a positive and tactile grip in any condition. Providing exceptional accuracy and long life to the Prodigy is the match-grade bull barrel made from stainless steel. Offered in 4.25-inch and 5-inch models, you'll be stunned at the return to zero after your first shot, enabling extreme accuracy with quick follow-up shots. The recoil impulse is light, as the weight of the pistol and the craftsmanship of parts fitment make the slide feel like it's on ball bearings. After your first shots, you will feel like shooting the Prodigy is just plain cheating. The Prodigy gets some style points for the black Cerakote finish, skeletonized hammer, and forward slide serration. The Prodigy just looks like it's ready for action. Once outfitted with an optic and weapon light, you just can't help but stare at this beautiful pistol. There truly is nothing like the look of a well-done 1911. Getting my hands on these pistols was an absolute dream come true. Being that Springfield produces some of the most prestigious and dependable 1911s on the market, I figured it was only a matter of time before they offered a double-stack model. But my imagination couldn't even have prepared me for how these pistols would feel in my hands. Everything feels extremely tight and smooth. Racking the slide feels like water running over glass. The trigger is everything you would expect from a high-end 1911, tactile, tight, and satisfying. I immediately installed red dot optics, weapon lights, and the 20-round extended magazines into the pistols. On the 4.25-inch Prodigy, I attached an EOTech E-Flex red dot, which uses the DPP footprint. For the weapon light, I used a Surefire X300. On the 5-inch Prodigy, I attached a Trijicon RMR, and for the weapon light, I also used the Surefire X300. I wanted the pistols to feel very familiar, so I could be able to discern between the two slide lengths without as many variables. For the holster, I used a Tier 1 concealed Optio outside the waistband holster. I attached them via Safariland QLS to a True North Concepts drop leg modular mount, which is installed on a Ronin Tactics Senshi belt. I felt like this was the perfect setup to accompany the Prodigy. The Ronin Senshi belt is very comfortable and rugged. It's an inner-outer design that has MOLLE webbing around the belt. The pouches on the belt are the Ronin universal pistol and rifle pouches. With this setup, running the gun fast was incredibly fun and easy, with quick access to magazines and a perfect placement for the pistol with a quality holster. On the range, I was like a kid on his 16th birthday with keys to a brand new sports car. The Prodigy just feels exceptional in your hands, and it begs to go fast. If you're not smiling after your first shots, you may not have a pulse. The return to zero after your first shot is phenomenal. Hammer pairs are made easy and fun with the Prodigy. After a full day and hundreds of rounds, I couldn't tell which pistol I preferred. The 5-inch seemed to be a bit smoother and had less muzzle rise, while the 4.25-inch was a bit lighter and seemed to put me back on target quicker with a shorter slide. I love the 20-round magazines, and I preferred them for these pistols. The value of staying downrange longer, getting more time on the pistol, and ease of grabbing a magazine for a reload made these mags perfect. They also just make the gun look fantastic. Throughout the day, I didn't experience any malfunctions with the magazines or the pistols. They ran flawlessly, even with the heat capping out at 116 degrees that day and dropping the magazines repeatedly in the rocks and dirt on every reload. I mostly shoot polymer striker fire guns, which generally do not have any safeties and are very ergonomic for all hand sizes. I was curious if shooting the Prodigy would present any challenges, since the manual of arms were different from most of my training. Actuating the safety was intuitive and easy to remember. Kind of like an AR-15, your thumb can hinge the safety down as you draw and flip it back up as you disengage or reholster. I have about a medium hand size, so using my thumb for the slide lock was a bit out of reach. Because of that, I just used the over-the-top slingshot method to put the slide back in the battery after a reload. Beyond those two things, everything felt like just about every other pistol that I shoot, just better and more enjoyable, honestly. If you've ever been intrigued by the double stack 1911 design, now's your chance to get your hands on one for an affordable price, made by the folks who know how to make a quality 1911. The 1911 double stack Prodigy pistols have an MSRP of only $14.99. This pistol will make you want to sell all of your other pistols to afford ammo just to shoot the Prodigy a little bit more.